So we got our first full 7-round mock draft. Projections. Words that mean words. Something like that. Right here. So let's go ahead and get right into this. This is coming in from CincinnatiJungle.com, who posted this, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know why, but in my brain, the safety from Georgia, Starks, is my first round pick now. I've been watching his tape, so let's talk about this real fast. I want to talk about this real fast because this is, for some reason, I've been watching this guy's tape way too freaking much, and I'm starting to fall in love with the idea of the Bengals taking him. I don't think we will, but I'm really starting to fall in love with this idea. So who I'm talking about is Starks right here, okay? Safety guy. He had a down 2024. He didn't play that great this year, okay? Didn't play that great. He had a down year. But his 2023, if you go back and watch it, this guy can do everything. He's pretty much, you just put him back there and let him cook. And he is going to be such a good player in the NFL. And see, this is why I don't watch game tape or look too much into these players until after the combine. Because things change so much after the combine. But, man, it is difficult when you watch this guy in 2023 not to fall in love with his game. Again, 2024, not the greatest year for him, okay? Down year. But that 2023 is, whew. It's hard not to want him so bad on the Bengals. We're not going to get him because he'll be a first-round pick. But, hey, that's the player I've been falling in love with recently. Let's go into this mock draft. First pick. Jack Sayre, edge rusher from Ohio State. Another guy that we've talked about many times, and I feel like my comic section, whenever we bring up this guy, is always so split. Some people love this guy, some people hate this guy, some people are like, yeah, he's a great pick. Some people are like, yeah, I don't know about that. And I think in the mock draft for PFF, he goes pretty much everywhere. Like, there's times where he'll be really high up or down, dependingly. I really like this guy, too. I think this guy is a really good option. 6'5", 260 pounds. I've watched a little bit of his game tape as well. Pretty much as we go throughout the next month, I'm watching the game tape of the top 100 players. And Starks is just simply... I just love his game tape so freaking much. But Jack Sayre, still a really great player. I wouldn't mind getting him. Again, my conversation is so split with that. Some people love him. Some people hate him. He's kind of like a mixed bag when it comes to that. But according to CincinnatiJungle.com, they think we're going to take back-to-back edge rushers from Ohio State. So 1A, 1B here. Back-to-back edge rushers, and I'm going to have to find this guy. So I'm going to see if he is actually... Hopefully he is. Yeah, JT here, right here. So we'll take one edge rusher and a back-to-back edge rusher from the same exact college. 6'5", 6'5". So there's two 6'5" edge rushers, which I'm not against the idea of taking back-to-back pass rushers. At the end of the day, you can't have too many... You can never have too many pass rushers. I don't care what the situation is, you can never have too many of them. So I'm okay with the idea of taking back-to-back pass rushers. I don't know if the Bengals would do it. That's one of those situations where I feel like I don't know if the Bengals are going to do that, but sure. If that's what they want to go with and that's what they want to do, you can never have too many. Give as many options as possible to work with our boy here. So why not? Okay. Third round. Charles Grant, offensive tackle. William and Mary. All right. So third round tackle. Here's what I'll say, right? I don't think they're going to take a tackle in this draft. Guard? Absolutely. Center? Absolutely. But, go back to college. A lot of tackles in college, they actually transition to guards in the NFL. So, this probably possible this guy just transitions to guard in the end. I don't think they're going to take a guy who is going to get drafted as a premier tackle. The reason why I say that is because, you know, the Bengals, they love Cody Ford. They love using him as Swiss Army knife. Now, you do need to have a backup left tackle, but that's where Cody Ford would be. And then they're probably going to bring back Devin Cochran at right tackle. Listen, I love the Bengals, but they love complacency. That's one of the favorite terms for the Cincinnati Bengals front office is complacency, complacency, complacency. They love it. So I wouldn't be surprised if the complacency just continues to happen here. But let me actually find this guy real fast. What's this guy's name? Charles Grant. I've watched this guy's game tape. He's not a top 100. No, he is a top 100 player. That's why I watched his game tape. I'm about to say I've watched this guy. I actually low-key knows who this guy is right now. 6'4", 300 pounds. Again, listen. If he can play guard or center, sure. And a lot of times those guys do transition to guard or center. And if that's the case, I'm absolutely okay with it. We go with a linebacker, Jack Kaiser from Notre Dame. We go with a safety from USC. I am all over the place right now. I apologize. And then we finish it up with another safety from Western Kentucky. So, yeah, no, I'm not against the idea of this draft. I actually really do like this draft. I think we're definitely going to take an offensive line pick in this draft. That's 100% going to happen. Will we take a guard or we take a tackle? Again, at the end of the day, people can move around and, you know, they can kind of put them in different positions. So this is not a bad draft. Work on our secondary, work on our linebacking crew, work on our pass rushers, and work on our offensive linemen. I think this is pretty much a W draft. It's always possible, too, when you draft a safety, they could move the corner. Look at Dax Hill. Like, you know, that's like the perfect example is Dax Hill. Dax Hill was a safety drafted to us, and we ended up putting him at corner. Very, very successful at corner, if we're being honest. So, I just want Starks, man. I'm sorry, I just want Starks. I watch his 2023 game tape. Again, I've been watching top 100 game tapes, and I did it all yesterday. Like, so I woke up yesterday. As you guys know, when I run 5 channels, okay? I don't sleep. I sleep 2 hours a day. But with my 2 hours of sleep, I watch Starks gameplay probably for 3.5 hours. Okay? I'm watching it, and all the top 100 guys spend around 3.5 hours per player. I know that's a lot, okay? But I want to see every little detail of these guys. And 2024, again, just skip that year. Skip the year that was this year. Look at last year. You'll fall in love with the guy. You'll fall in love with Starks. You will. And it's just like, when you watch him, you're like, bro, that's what we need. So just put him back there and he'll do whatever you need him to do. He'll pretty much take care of it all. Anyway, enough fanboying. Peace out.